What happened yesterday was a tragic event. Me and my buddy, we went and we dropped off my jet ski. So, like, you know what? We decided to just take a look around in the place. And then we were just taking a look around, you know, we were like about to leave. And then we saw a guy with like blue pigtails coming. We were like, yo, is that X? So we're like, oh shit, it is X. We're like, yo, what up, X? Like, we're like, dude, what's up? And he's like, oh, what's up, guys? And so he was just looking around. And we were just like following him, etc. Like just looking. He was looking at dirt bikes, motorcycles. And then he said that he was like, oh man, that shit's slow as fuck. And then like everybody started laughing, and my boy's like, yeah, it's slow. And then he was like, yeah, bro, that shit's slow, talking about a bike. But anyways, so we ended up about to leave, and then I was like, you know what, I want to get a picture with X. So we went back out. We were looking for X. We couldn't find him, so we like waited by his car. So we were just chilling there, waiting for him. So he came outside. I was like, yo, X, you think we can take a picture? He's like, no, not right now, man. And I was like, okay, all right. So X got in his car. He drove around the parking lot, and he drove up to, we were waving at him, and he drove up to the stop sign. And then as soon as he got to the stop sign, about to make it right at the street, literally a black van, a black Dodge, pulled up in front of him. Two dudes with masks and guns got out of the car, and they're like, get the fuck out, get the fuck out. So me and my buddy, we ran inside, and we're like, call 911, call 911. And I started screaming to all employees. I was like, call 911. There's guys with guns outside. There's guys with guns outside. They're trying to kill X. So they ran outside, and like we all like ran outside, whatever. And then all of a sudden we hear X go, what the fuck is going on? Pow, pow, pow. Shot X 3 times. Everybody ran back inside, waited for a minute, and then we all came back out and walked towards X's car, and he was dead. And the van drove away.
They're asking, do they have a red mask?
No, they were wearing red bandanas, and they were all black. So, yeah. But yeah, we know, like, we were there to see what happened. Like, a lot of people are making up these, like, conspiracies and theories on, like, he's not dead, whatever. Like, you know, we were there. We saw what happened. We came up to his car after, like, what happened, you know, and saw police come and the ambulance, and they tried to do CPR, and we saw, like, his, like, mom and dad come to the scene. It was crazy. Yeah, they did. He came in with a Louis Vuitton bag looking to buy dirt bikes. And when we went up to the car, they stole his Louis Vuitton bag. It wasn't with him because he was looking at like $15,000-$20,000 bikes. So they stole that.
Everybody's like, why was there no blood? Just because you can't see the blood, like.
Yeah, there was a hole going through his neck, and I believe that the blood was going through the other side of his neck, and like. It was going through the right side.
He was shot at close range.
Yeah, and he was shot at close range. Yeah.
What kind of gun?
He was shot with like, it looked like, I want to say like an MP5. They had like some sort of like submachine gun they were holding, and they ran up to his car. And yeah, but that's basically what happened, guys. Just want to let you know.
You're like, what part of his body was shot?
He was shot in his neck.
How many times?
3 times. 3 shots. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know what happened because there's a lot of people that don't know. And, you know, me and my buddy were there and we saw what happened. And no, it was not Soldier Kid. Soldier Kid was at Fishing Hooks, and the place we were at, Riva Motorsports, was an hour away. So all these fake posts and shit like that, they're all saying it was like Gator Motorsports. Yeah, so that's completely different than Riva. Riva's an hour away, so.
Yeah.
X, he was doing all right.
Talk about his mood. You asked him for a picture.
Yeah, I asked him for a picture, and, like, you know, he didn't really seem like he wanted to do it, but, like, he was just, like, in an okay mood, you know, just minding his own business, and, you know, just doing his own thing. But was he alone? No, he was with his uncle. His uncle actually when the guys came up with the guns, and they're like, get the fuck out, his uncle got out of the car and ran with us inside to call 911, and so it looked like they were targeting out X. So, yeah, they probably do have cameras. But, you know, that's like the police matter and stuff. But, yeah. Yeah, it was definitely, he was targeted, you know.
Dom, you have any questions?
Why didn't X get out of the car? Well, they
had guns
at him, and he had no clue what was going on. So, they got out of the car fast, and as soon as they got out of the car, they started walking towards his car with the guns, and then that's when we ran. We took cover, And then I ran inside and I started screaming, call 911, call 911, there's a guy with a gun outside. I was like, call 911. So, yeah. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know, like, what's happening and, like, what happened. Just the truth, you know.
What do you say?
What did he say? Like, what do you mean by what
Why
he
did you
said?
talk about what he was saying in the shop?
Oh, in the shop, he was just talking about the bikes, you know. He was saying, like the guy was like, oh, like, what about this bike? He's like, man, that shit's slow as fuck. And then me and my buddy started laughing. He's like, and they were like, yeah. And then he was like, yeah, that shit dumb slow. He's like, it's dumb slow. And then we just started laughing. But then he was really minding his own business. But, yeah. What were his last words? Honestly, his last words were when he was like, what the fuck is going on? And then they shot him 3 times.
So he yelled it.
Yeah, he yelled it. He was like, what the fuck going on? And they pow, 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 shot him 3 times. Why are people saying that?
Because people are stupid.
Because-
You gotta ignore
Yeah.
some of it. His uncle did not leave him.
Yeah.
His uncle ran to call help, like
Yeah.
anybody should have done and did. Like, they called the police.
No, what did he say? The robbers? Well, he said what the fuck was going on. They didn't even give him time. Like, he didn't even have time to speak. They just went up to the car and shot him 3 times, took his Louis Vuitton bag, and just skirted off. But, yeah. Is there any other pics or videos of him? Just the ones that are, you know, already posted. That's it, really. And the
And
one,
other
the
ones?
one that's on, the one that's
No, I
on,
don't share those ones. Like,
no,
your guys'
the one that's on my pic,
On his page.
on my page. That's the original one that Shade Room and all them posted. Yeah, that's my picture. So I'm the one that posted.
They have
that.
them without the watermark and without the Snapchat hashtag.
How long before the cops got there, and who helped him after he was shot? Everyone was snapping pics. So as soon as it happened, all the employees went up and tried to wake him up. Nothing was happening. And then I'd say about like 2 minutes later, like not even a cop came up, checked his pulse, told everybody to get back. But like he was dead, you know what I'm saying? Like he was like lifeless. It was really, really like scary and sad. And yeah, the ambulance came and the ambulance did CPR on him. And they tried to get a pulse, but like, you know, nothing happened really. I mean, they said he got a pulse and they took him in the ambulance and they left. And as soon as he left, his dad, his stepdad and his mom came, and his stepdad's like, where the fuck is my son? Where the fuck is my son? And then his mom was just crying and shit. It was like really sad, you know. I just want my prayers, condolences go out to them, you know. Hope they're doing well. How many guys was it? There's 2 guys that came out and one driver. Were they tall or short? Honestly, I couldn't really like give you guys a good description. I would say they're about like 6 foot, like 5'9", 5'10", you know, normal height. Did they park the car in front of his car? Why didn't he drive? They parked the car right in front of his car, and he thought it was just like someone normal that accidentally pulled over. And they got out of the car with guns, and they were parked in front of his car, so he really had no place to go. Okay, let me see here. What else? So they told his uncle to get out of the car and not him. No, as soon as they were like, get the fuck out, his uncle ran to come get help as quick as possible. So that's what happened. He ran inside. What car did they come out of? Because I've seen many possible vehicles. It was a Dodge. I'm not sure what kind of Dodge, because as soon as they came out, I ran. But yeah, it was a Dodge. So did X die in the hospital, or he died? He died instantly when he got shot. Tattoos, the lighting, you know, the video that was taken by this guy that we saw take the video, the lighting, you couldn't see the tattoos. But if you look on my picture, I posted, you can see his tattoo on his cheek. That's the timepiece. What color was the car? It was black. Was he carried off in a stretcher? He was carried off in the stretcher because they were trying to give him a pulse and resuscitate him. So, do you think any security cameras?
What direction did they pull off?
What direction? Honestly, I think they came in through the right. So what is uncle holding his head? Yes, it was his uncle. What's your @? If you guys check it out, it's at __Victor15. Why wasn't there? Okay, thanks.
That's how you do your...
Yeah, all these people saying he's not dead are weirdos, LMAO. I know, it's crazy. Was
Was
his
it a
window
setup?
down?
Or
Yeah.
like, was it a setup? No, he was a
No.
regular there.
Yeah.
Like,
No. X was a regular there. One of the sales associates says that him and Kodak Black come in there and they buy like 10 to 15 at a time. You know, they're just normal people just getting bikes and spiders, ATVs. Did he roll his window down when they came? Yeah, his windows are already rolled down when we were waving by to him. Like, he had them rolled down, so when he pulled up, they were already rolled down. Were you guys able to let? No, we were not. We ran for cover, and also the car was, you couldn't see the license plate. You
they
would
were
have to run.
parked
Yeah,
like T-shape in
yeah,
front of him. So it was
yeah.
like a T-shape.
So the men run up or park and get out. They stopped the car, parked it. Well, there was a driver, and then they got out of the car, and they got out of the car and pointed the gun at him. Why the cop reports said that you said it was a red mask instead of red bandanas? It wasn't a red mask. It was a red bandanas. I honestly, that was the most description I could get.
So many people are calling Crime Stoppers trying to say it's that soldier kid. Like, you're fucking up what actually happened. That's what's going on.
Yeah, I just want to let you guys know the truth because, you know, I was actually there when this happened. So, you know, a lot of people are saying a bunch of shit that's actually lies. Do you think X said anything?
He said, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, he said, "What the fuck is going on?" And then after that, he got shot. Why weren't there any shells on the ground and damage on X's car?
Close range.
Yeah, I believe there were shells in the car, but like nobody went through the car and looked around. Everybody was just trying to like get X to wake up or trying to help him out as much as we could, you know, trying to do everything possibly could, you know, to save his life. I set him up. I did not set him up. I'm just letting you guys know what happened.
Don't even respond to that dumb shit. Fuck that.
Okay, if you're on wait, go back to that one right here. If you're on IG anyway, why don't you show your face? Just wondering. Well, I'm just letting you guys know what happened. You know, you guys already know what I look like, but how close did they? No, it's open. You guys see it. How close they get to him? They parked literally like a foot away from his car and got out of the car and started walking slowly to his car and telling him to get the fuck out of the car. How close was the bullet shot? It was from like literally from like a foot away. Not even. They went up close and shot him in the neck. Were you the guy in the pink hoodie? No,
that
I
was
was
the
not.
other guy.
That was this other kid that was here. He was also with us. Yeah. Say pause, bro. These people put us down. Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. I just want to let you guys know what really happened. You know. I wish you could have helped.
He was shot at close range in the back of his neck and shit, like right there. Barely any help.
Did they give him a chance to get out though? No, they didn't. They went up to his car. As he said, "What the fuck's going on?" They shot him in his car. How did his shorts change colors? His shorts were burgundy the whole time. His uncle was inside the car. Yes, his uncle was inside the car. His uncle came with him to the dealership and he was looking around and stuff. What girl was with X? There was no girl with X. Did he die instantly? Yes, he did.
I think they're talking about Crystal, as in his ex-girlfriend shit.
Okay, yeah.
She wasn't with him.
We appreciate you, bro, especially you. You've been updating us since the beginning. Yeah, I just want to let you guys know as a people what's going on. You know, there's a lot of fucking conspiracies and theories, and a lot of people just talking bullshit. You know, just trying to say some bullshit. I just want to let you guys know the truth and what actually happened because I had to witness this. It was a very, very tragic event for me. You know, the first time I ever met a rapper, and then literally 30 minutes later, I saw him die in front of me. It's a really sad event. You know, I just want to let you guys know. When did they take the bag? They took the bag when after he was hit. Did it seem like a professional hit? I wouldn't say it was professional, but it was definitely planned out. So the bag, how did they take the bag? They shot him, went in his car and took the bag and they left. Do the police suck there? I don't know, but I can't really answer that. Yeah, I know. Me and my buddy had to see some really crazy shit. Was it only the bag? Yeah, it was only the bag they took. They took the bag, and there was probably money in there. Who knows? You know, he was in there looking at $20,000-$30,000 dirt bikes and shit. Do you think there was any cameras around? Yes, I do believe there was cameras around. I saw a bunch, but you know, it's hard when they're wearing masks. And they had what color and type was the car? It was a Dodge and it was black. It was like a van. Ski Mask, yeah, it definitely is hurt. You know, pray for Ski Mask. You know how he's taking this. You know, hopefully he's taking it well.
Had my head up ski already.
Yeah. Let me see. But I just don't understand how they drove off and shit so easily. Well, I mean, they shot him and they drove off. You know, everybody ran inside for cover. You know, like we tried and we ran inside to tell the people call 911. I started screaming like, call 911, guys. Like, there's a guy with a gun outside. There's guys with guns. Like, call 911. You know.
Were they inside the store?
Were the guys inside the store? I don't know. We don't know who they are. We don't know if they could have been in the store earlier. If they were like, you know, if they just like knew something. Like, I have no clue. You know, I wish I could tell you guys. X is dead. They speed off or no? They sped off. They sped off. They sped off very fast. Yeah. What do you think about everyone putting the blame to Soldier Kid? Well, from what I saw, Soldier Kid didn't do it. You know, that's my opinion. You know, he was over in Fishing Hooks. We were about an hour away. You know, a lot of that fake post I was talking about, Gator Motorsports. That's a different place than where X and me and my buddy were at. We were about an hour away. We're at Riva Motorsports. That's the actual place. Yeah, I know. I agree with you about the guy who went up close and took that video. You know, definitely he's a fucking idiot. You know, he's a fucking disrespectful asshole.
Into his face just to
you know, he just wants to get clout and wants to get fame. It's not about that. It's about, you know, the truth and what happened. You know, and just reminiscing and thinking about how much of an impact X made on like this society and this culture today.
I hope these, like, do these people not realize millions of people fuck with X? Like, millions of people are going to want answers. Like, how are you going to hide?
Why no one followed the car? I mean, literally everybody.
Who's going to follow the car?
Yeah,
who's going to follow the car? Everybody
you know?
is regular pedestrians calling 911.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is going to follow a big-ass van with goddamn huge-ass guns?
I see.
You got me fucked up.
If the guy who took the video were to help out, do you think he could have made it?
No, he was
No, the guy took the video. We all ran outside after what happened, you know, and then X was just laying there, and his uncle came to the car, and he was just shaking his head in disbelief, and, you know, he had no clue what to do. You know, it was just a really tragic event, you know, like, everybody tried, like, the best we could, you know. Was there blood anywhere? Because all of it is in the line. We didn't see blood on his left side, but nobody looked over at his right side. We did see the hole about this big in his neck, so... Why did someone run up to him? Everybody did run up to him. Everybody ran up to him very quick, like, after they left, you know, and we all ran up to him, you know, like, because as soon as we all went inside and we said call 911, like, two people went outside, and I came outside, and all I heard was, what the fuck's going on? Bow, 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 you know. And then everybody ducked down, and then they left.
Yeah, no one in their right mind will follow the car.
You know, what side was he shot? He was on his left side, on the driver's side. Thank you. I appreciate the love and support, guys. Thank you. You know, they ran up and...
Thomas is in here right now. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, he's still in here right now.
Wise people saying it's a clone. That's bullshit. It was actually X.
All right, I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. Fuck this.
Yeah. Well, guys, I'm going to have to go right now. I just ordered some food here, but we'll keep you guys updated and posted.
Hello everyone, Hip Hop After Dark here. I gotta say, it's an extremely sad moment in history for a lot of us right now. On Monday, we lost an amazing human being, a loving friend, family member, an incredible musician. Also gotta say, although he isn't with us in his physical form, he still lives on through his music, his videos, his charities that he's done, and all the memories that everyone loved and cherished him for. I also wanted to say a few things about this person. I believe their name on Instagram is Amarise Maris. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right, but he pointed out a few things that people on social media was saying differently. He said that the suspects who hopped out of the car had on red bandanas, not red mask. Because like a lot of people lately on social media were saying that the suspects were wearing like red masks. He said that they were red bandanas. I guess another witness said the suspects were wearing red masks. I guess when the police were asking for tips and stuff. But this guy in the video said that they were wearing red bandanas. He also mentioned that they drove the vehicle in front of XX, so he couldn't like drive off. I guess that's when they hopped out and walked towards X's vehicle. He also said that X's uncle was in the car with him, but he eventually like ran back inside the motorcycle dealership to call for help. And then one other thing I noticed which got me really thinking was that he said one of the sales associates told him that X was a regular there. He said that Kodak Black and XX would like often come to that dealership to buy motorcycles and like ATVs and stuff, I guess, for them and like their friends. So I personally feel like that was 100% a setup. I feel like those assholes knew that X was pretty much going to the same motorbike dealership he was always going to, and then they just waited till the time was right to strike, and they did just that. It could have easily been someone close to him, but at the end of the day, man, it's still just a ridiculous sad situation. It honestly still feels unreal to me. Like today when I woke up and I was like, damn, no, I was thinking like, did that shit really happen yesterday? Like it felt like a weird like nightmare, because I listened to a lot of XX songs. I've watched his live streams. I've laughed to a bunch of his jokes because he was really a funny and entertaining person. And all of that got cut short because some evil sons of bitches in the world decided to like rob him. I also wanted to make this video so I can give my prayers for X's family, friends, fans, loved ones, and anyone watching this video right now. And other than that, I'll catch y'all later. God bless.
I thank God I'll keep on flexing when they love to watch me lose. Fill my cup with all the pressings. Down my cup, bring up my mood. Diamonds drip on my skin. She said she don't love me no more. Diamonds drip on my skin.